HYPNOSPACE Outlaw, which I guess I'll just boot it up. Actually, let's see if YouTube works, because this might be a... 1 second here. Oh, you know, I should just put it back on the thingy, because I'm trying to use one hand. Okay, I put itch, download your own game up here, because I wanted to download an old version of this game. Okay, whatever, I don't give a crap. Okay, so HYPNOSPACE Outlaw is a game in which you play as a volunteer moderator for the internet of, not of the future anymore, it was originally of the future, but now it's sort of an alternate reality past the early 2000s, late 90s. So I will boot it up. And it's a sequel to a sort of a micro game that I made in 2014. And it's actually a car game. You have a little car. And the lore is that everyone in this future world can wear a little headband that can beam the internet into their brain while they sleep. And so you kind of lucid dream and use the internet while you are dreaming. And there were a few issues because this was one of those .com sort of startups, and they didn't think things through. And one of them is that people were jerks to each other on the internet, and there wasn't really a way to escape it. So they started a patrol program where you are a kind of a volunteer moderator. If you're a trusted user, you can volunteer to be a moderator on this weird fake internet here. And yeah, here it shows this sort of big unit you have to plug into your computer and it connects to this little headband that you wear when you sleep. So anyway, you play as a crappy volunteer moderator who does little low-key moderation jobs on this strange internet. So I will start. The reason it's Fantastic Arcade Edition is because I had to remove a few things, obviously. So I don't want some information getting out. Not that it's gonna be. I mean, it would be nice if people I don't know. Never mind. But anyway, sorry, I'm a little nervous, you guys. So. What's a name we should pick for ourselves? Oh crap, is the audio working? No, it's not. So let's see. Okay, thanks YouTube. That's a little late. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, okay, speakers, yeah. I was just checking. So disable. All right. Yay. So, what's a name? Someone shout out a name. Someone you love. The name of someone. What? Dropsy. Dropsy was my other game. It was a adventure. Okay. Okay, he has a last name now. That's canon. 1 sec. So this thing is here because you have
Dropsy Greenback.
You have a little text-to-speech helper guy who is mostly there because I want the game to be accessible, but also he's there to be kind of like a not helpful helper, like the Clippy or whatever. So
Dropsy Greenback.
And I put this because people
Dropsy
might want to
Greenback.
type boobs and stuff, and
Dropsy
they think that's
Greenback.
funny. Anyway, so. Yeah, this is can we turn that audio up slightly, or it doesn't matter, it's fine. Actually, let me do that here a little bit. Okay. So, I made a tutorial which I will dump in the trash because I don't need it.
I have returned.
Yeah, thanks.
Important message received from dispatch.
So, in the original game was sort of a empathy game. You had to look for people on the internet who were doing things wrong, and while they were usually in the wrong,
Important message received from dispatch.
While they were usually actually in the wrong,
message received from Jay Tholen.
I sent me a message. You would learn their sort of you would learn about them, and you would sort of understand that maybe this internet persona is all they have sometimes. So you would feel a little bad about banning them from the only world in which they felt like they belonged and stuff. So yeah, there's a little bit of that in this game too. But the game started as, like I said, a weird car game, and the cars represented the people on the internet, and you had to bump up behind someone to sort of capture them. It was like the information superhighway, you know, a play on that. And then for this version, I wanted to add an operating system part as like a level select, and then the operating system became more robust and it was fun. So now the other part exists almost as a little bit more than an Easter egg. So that part's not even really in this version, the car thing, even though that's what it started as. So I will check my inbox here, and they just, the dispatch folks sort of send you automated messages, which I've modified a little bit for Fantastic Arcade because we don't have some things that are supposed to teach you without a text dump. We don't have those things in yet. So they give us a case, and it says we've been hit from a legal notice from the owners of this old 50s cartoon series. It seems a few citizens in this Good Time Valley zone have animations, and you're supposed to go find these animations and remove them. And a fun thing about this is you can scroll down and see the sort of message history, which they for some reason include if you care about the little storylines that you have. So
Downloading Gooper screen.
I didn't download that. Okay. So, and this is a thing where you can play, where you can see, it will add the extra zones and pages and things that aren't part of the game proper, but just that might be fun to look through. They're not done yet. It's basically a bunch of future puzzles and incomplete things, but it unlocks everything basically if you click that out there. It's out there on the computers. So, and let's see. So I downloaded this. This is Gumshoe Cooper. It's 50s goldfish, and there's a thing that I did mostly as like a shameless thing to get streamers to like the game, where you can any image you download from the fake internet, you can stick to your desktop and you resize it and put it where you want and stuff. So and I really love. So I'm working with one other main programmer on this game. We're actually making it in Construct 2, but a very messed with version of Construct 2. But yeah, to get some of this stuff to work right, kind of a pain in the butt there. I should have not used Construct 2. Sorry. But I like it because I can actually work on the game myself, and you know. Anyway, yeah, whatever. There's lots of pizzazz, fun things you can do there. But so we will get started and look for this little. Oh crap! Wait 1 sec. Is this? You don't need this?
Oh no, no.
So, if anyone have their Windows laptop with them in this room right now, raise your hand. If you want to try to make a weird web page during my talk, go ahead. Do you want to, person? That doesn't matter. The program is in a folder on this, though. I'm sure you'll figure it out. He figured it out.
I'm trying to figure it
So
out.
here, I can hand this to. Can someone in the front grab this and? Oh, okay. Thank you.
I think it's going okay.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Good luck. Hey, is there a theme he should like? What kind of web page should he make? Pirate related, I guess. Okay. In any sense of the word, pirate. Okay. So, great. Anyway, so we have this. They add zones that you're allowed to explore as you get more cases to solve. So we have that fish case, the little fish there, and so here's this area. Yeah, it's already mapped. Whatever. So it's basically a little bit like a weird GeoCities mixed with social media system. I don't know why you control a mouse and a keyboard if it's in your mind. I could probably make up some lore about, oh, that's how people use computers when they're not sleeping, so they just have to, while they're dreaming, imagine they're typing and using a mouse, because that's easy for people. So I don't know. There's some lore crap I'll write later about that to justify using a mouse instead of your brain. So basically, you can explore this zone, and you are assigned zones in your sort of local region. And I wrote about sort of the Central Florida area because that's where I grew up, and I know a lot about the area and certain communities there. And so I wanted to sort of write what I know in that sense. And so there's a lot of brands in HYPNOSPACE. This is a fine meat brand. And of course, we don't have any money yet, but once we do get money, they have some great stuff that we can play with. And these are tags, and you can click them to search for pages that have the same tags or whatever. Oh, and there's a stamping system where, you know, if I think this is poo, I can stamp it, and then it'll show up here that I thought it was poo, or I can view the list of stamped pages. Because the internet, the fake internet here is going to be ideally pretty enormous. As the game progresses, it's going to get pretty huge. So I really have been starting to care less about making very captivating gameplay, and I would rather, I think, just make a really huge fake internet with like shareware games to download, because we already have all these systems in. So maybe I'll put like some cases and just as a way for people who like to make progress in a thing. But I think I'm gonna just go with making a real weird big fake internet. So we can start exploring folks' pages. This is Abby. They each have some info about them you can look up. Criminal record. Yeah, so yeah, they have little statuses and so on. And yeah, so obviously she wrote some fan fiction about Gumshoe Cooper, and that's, you know,
Important message received from dispatch.
That's not cool. I don't think so. We're gonna go ahead and this is the toolbar you use to enforce when you see something wrong. There's like harassment, illegal stuff, malicious software, and extra legal commerce. The game has its own kind of cryptocurrency, but not really. You can go ahead and hammer on that thing, and then it says I person. Oh, if you move the mouse quick, it loads quicker, because that's how computers function. At least that's how I thought they functioned when I was like 10 years old, and so I put it in this. I'm gonna try to as quick as possible. Yeah, it's nice. It takes quite a while if you don't do that. And it works with web pages too here. So I went ahead and yeah, did that. So now the game system that I'm a little conflicted about right now is skipping to the next day, because that's when you see changes in the lore. Folks can only edit their pages while they are awake, because right now they're sleeping. And so they edit their pages and then they go to bed and you see the changes on their pages, whatever. So you could skip to the next day to see the results of maybe what you've done on the previous day. And
important message received
yeah,
from dispatch.
I gotta check my inbox. I'm getting a lot of messages. But so if we go back to her page, it's like, hey, what is wrong with you guys? You know, and she's not happy about that. So each of these zones, like Good Time Valley is kind of the baby boomer zone, and there's this very not well hidden other goldfish thing right here that we can also remove because it shouldn't be there. These people. But there. I guess I'm gonna ruin the only puzzle in the game for you guys, but you can find other pages that she made. Like she really wants this person to be the community leader, so she made a page in support of her. And if you get 4 violations, well, then you can flag someone, so maybe they can be disciplined. So the flagging system is you don't really know what the HYPNOSPACE folks are gonna do. There's 2 things that could happen. They could be detained, which isn't actually that bad. It's just a read-only version of HYPNOSPACE, but with a lot of ads that they have to watch. Or and that can be for a week or 7 days, and then when they come out of it, they'll comment about how horrible it was. Or there is banning for really bad folks. So sometimes flagging is a thing that you can do to actually help people in the game, and sometimes flagging is like this, where it's petty and you can choose not to flag. So your choice in this game is kind of you can just let people live on with their lives, and then there may be consequences, but mostly in these cases they'll just keep going and not know anything happened other than their images disappeared. You're kind of invisible to folks in this world, even though they know about the sort of moderation program. They don't know you are specifically doing it or whatever. But I think we'll flag her because that's how we get a lot more money. And then if you go, so yeah, I'll just for now show you a few of the other pages. There's this dude named Eric who did some theme songs or jingles.
We take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream.
And this is a picture from the Great Depression.
Put it in your microwave, make it feel hot
but
like
you
a
know,
dip or a dip.
that's
We
from a
call
long
it
time
heat
ago, so
very tasty
no one
and
cares.
yummy too. Brandy creams, hot butter, ice cream.
But yeah, and these brands, as the game progresses, they will sort of get preferential treatment in how they behave. And so I guess that's a big sort of goofy thing that happens. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is... So I worked at a company called WebStarts, and it's an easy-to-use website builder thing. And I was the phone support guy. And the dude who ran WebStarts was really proud of the fact that we were the only website builder with a 1-800 number. And very quickly after working there, I realized why no other easy-to-use website builder targeted at older folks doesn't have a number, because everyone is like, you're like, is your browser open? And they're like, the Yahoo's, is that my browser? And, you know, and so this in that site builder, they had a thing that says double click here to edit this text or whatever, and everyone just had, like, I would say half of the calls, the page would just be littered with like 100 double click here to edit this text, because I guess they clicked the text icon a zillion times and just couldn't figure out how to do it. So this is sort of some, you know, it's from real life basically. You know, these people have their own. This is but even though like it seems to be, I guess, mocking folks who aren't so good at computers, it's still the broader point, and as you play you'll see that I guess the game is trying to make in some little goofy way is that these are still real people, and you know, they wake up and deal with their own things and then go to bed, and then they have to deal with the crap you shove at them on the internet. So just I guess the value of people, like some of my best friends I would like are like football like buff dudes who I would not have, unless I was sort of forced through circumstances to have talked to them a little bit, I would have never seen this person and thought they would be a very close, like, dear friend to me. But after I get to know some of these folks, you realize that people are just infinitely complex, and outside of the sort of things that you're individually interested in, you can find a lot to like about a person, even if on the surface it seems like maybe they're dumb or they just like to lame stuff or just whatever. So I think this game is sort of an attempt at having folks learn how to respect people who they would otherwise not give the time of day to, maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh yeah, crap. So this just reminds you to jump forward a day, but I'm gonna activate the rest of the, oh wow. Did I? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so these are most of the rest of the zones in the game, and they're not completely finished, of course, but I'll just run through them real quick. Each of these zones has a small little storyline that you can impact, and there is a broader plot, but I'm really starting to think I don't want to bring it to some big climactic thing. So I think I'll just have these little zones work together to say some broader message. But yeah, this one is a little bit about these weird micro genres that the internet makes up a lot now, especially, and people's sort of arguments about what exactly is this genre and what does it mean to us. And I think a lot of this comes from younger folk, like when they're in high school. I think they really start to identify hardcore with maybe some art movement or something, and then when it, I think it becomes maybe just slightly too important sometimes, and then of course it's hijacked by people who want to make money on it. Eventually, everything is. So so this is this zone. There's a war going on between the different people who, after this cool punk thing was sort of co-opted by HYPNOSPACE officially and turned into like a way to sell stuff, everyone wants to like start their own thing, and so they're all arguing like, oh, fungus scene is the cool new thing, and it's sort of fungus themed, and then so yeah, that's the little plot in this world. And then this is like one of those things where the fish becomes a meme eventually, because that's what happens on the internet and people make fun of it. Yeah. So this is just some weird, I don't know, thing. And then of course this actually happened before the Rick and Morty thing, but the plot that I wrote about it echoes it very closely. So I kind of wish I released this game earlier because it would have been more timely. But it's just some very crappy, low-quality soda company that tries to come back because, you know, people remember their bad product fondly because they were like 5 years old when it first came out or whatever. So yeah. This page, I had a friend play it last night and tell me what he thought about it, and he thought this was so clever, because he explained that people on the internet just maybe make things and then abandon them, and you're like, what the heck is this? I'm sorry to ruin it for everyone, but that's just an unfinished page. But now I'm just going to keep it like that because he thought it was so clever. So, but yeah, what the heck else? Oh yeah. So I don't know how I feel ethically. Oh yeah, so some things you can also search for, which is going to be a big part of this. I don't want everything to be on the surface. I want there to be a lot of mystery in this game. And so a lot of entire communities will only be found via searching for certain terms. So is this the one? Yeah, so that's just a test thing I was doing, but this cool thing is going to start becoming associated with this squirty bottle thing, and then the original creator of cool is going to be really mad that there's an image associated with the movement now because it's supposed to be freedom or whatever. I don't know. So so there's also, oh, this is my favorite fake brand, and I just love this song so much.
Squishers are really cool. Squishers are so much fun. The slimy, gooey animals, giraffes and wolves and so much more. Buy 'em, squish 'em, you've gotta collect 'em all. Squishers. Squishers.
It's like the thing at the end. So, and you can. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I can get that actually. You can get this really
Downloading
garish,
Squishers.
like,
Squishers 1.
desktop theme if you solve a puzzle or find all of the squishers. So, oh no, I need to install them first. Why did I make this so real? But this is what I'm excited about, and like, cause no offense to anyone else that makes other operating system games that may be sitting next to me, but when I play games with an operating system and I try to click around and do fiddly stuff, and it's really not necessary at all, but I get kind of disappointed because it teases me with the look of it, but then I can't fiddle enough. So like I want to. So that's why I'm also thinking of like not making this game so so yeah, this is a really hard to look at theme. It's just really bad. But a lot of the branded stuff will be that way. There's a hot dog one too. Okay, so I do have some money, but and also I was also thinking because oh yeah, oh, God, I love this thing. Okay, there's too much stuff. I don't have any time. Okay, so just go out and play with stuff whenever you get out there. But because I wanted to allow people to circumvent the entire gameplay thing and just explore the dumb internet, we made this Janitor Mode, which the lore is that when people put files in their recycle bin, they end up here for some reason, and you have to dispose of them. And it's shady files or files that should not be distributed. I don't know. Yeah. So basically, you pile them up. And a lot of this is like a ploy to get like YouTubers, and like half of the crap in this game is a ploy to get like streamers to think it's funny or something. I don't know. So and if it's bad and you put it in a file, it'll explode, and all the things in this pile. Oh crap! No. Oh fuck. All the files within this will explode everywhere. So, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to deal with it. So you get a very small amount of money for doing this. No, go in there. And then you get rankings, and you can become a better janitor over time. If you just want to play the game this way and then use the money you make to buy things on the fake internet, you can do that. Yeah. Oh, we also made a page builder for the game and a sequencer for the game. All of the music loops you're hearing are made with a sequencer, which I'll briefly show you. Yeah, I like this page. So we're gonna find these secrets. Yeah, but if you didn't see, it's like we got secrets going on, and then if you're 100% ready. Yeah. But yeah. So I don't know. What was? Oh, jeez. I have ADD, and I forgot to take my whatever the German version of Ritalin is. I don't know. But yeah, I forgot to take that this morning, so I'm sorry. And that wasn't a joke. I have ADD. So okay, let's see.
Important message received from Merchant Soft.
This is what I was starting to say. I'm a little ethically not sure about. I don't know if it's going to make it into the final game, but you guys will see. So I want to do is I've made 2 commercials for HYPNOSPACE so far, and I want to do a series of commercials that morph based on your survey feedback that you give them. So I'm going to
Downloading easy
this.
_
And the
spot.
reason this is ethically weird is because who knows what Fiverr is? And some of these folks do testimonials for real products, and they're just always lying because they've never ever used these products, and people pay them money to do green screen testimonials about these products. So I got a couple Fiverr people. Now I did pay for their rights to use it in a commercial thing fee, which is usually more than the amount of time it took them to use their webcam, but it's fine. So I don't know. So this may be the only time people will see this, but I'm gonna spoil it. It's just a little commercial.
With HYPNOSPACE, the easiest sleep time social network just keeps getting easier.
Even my grandpa uses
It's
it.
easy as pie.
My kids got me into it.
With our new HYPNOSPACE guides, you can navigate HYPNOSPACE with the direction of top experts.
It's a real game changer.
From movies, games, and music to cars and sports, we've got it all.
HYPNOSPACE is awesome.
We've spent over $1 billion making sure HYPNOSPACE citizens wake up fully refreshed.
I wake up feeling great.
Why waste your sleep time merely sleeping?
Going to bed just became a whole lot of fun.
For a busy parent, HYPNOSPACE is amazing.
Take advantage of our 30-day no-risk trial and live your dreams on HYPNOSPACE.
But yeah, that's yeah. So because I'm here with a bunch of folks, I want to do a poll. Should I not include that in the game? Okay. Okay. So, well, Fiverr is a little strange because these people charge dirt prices to do too much work for people, and then it messes it. Yeah, but I don't know. So, okay, I have one more confession to make. This may be more ethically weird. You know that Cooper, the 3D animations of the goldfish, those were by someone from there, and I did pay him better than what he was asking for because I just felt bad about $5. But I didn't tell him I wanted his animations because they weren't very good. Maybe I'll tell him, oh, it's supposed to look like old Geo, because you're not supposed to directly laugh at them, really. It's just how the old internet was. So, I don't know. Sorry, don't ban me from this festival. But yeah, that is HYPNOSPACE, and I will show you the sequencer briefly. Now, on this computer, it's really funky. I just got this laptop. And on my desktop, it works fine, but there's some issue with WebGL, and it's a technical thing. But it sometimes runs very poorly, probably partially because it was made in Construct, and you shouldn't make these types of things in Construct. So we did this, though, so at runtime, we can just do whatever we want with the music. We have control over everything, the individual tracks. I could even make the amount of beats in a pattern less, and then it would be some weird time signature, like viruses, which I don't have to show you guys yet. Some of them mess with the music and just randomize patterns and do strange things with it. Add vibrato. So let's see. What do you guys want? Which one? I don't know. Okay. I'll do the space time next, and then Banjo Boy. Crap, where is that? Up? Tell me up or down. Oh, the Banjo Boy. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought that was the artist name. I don't remember my fake names for anything anymore. So basically, this is what this is like. It's going to stutter at the beginning. Oh, no, it's not going to, I guess. So that's one pattern, and then you can hit it, play song. And I'm going to hit, let's see how it works. When it transitions. Oh, it's okay, I guess. So that's the sequencer. You can put like ridiculous speeds. Oh wait, I gotta stop it. In here, like I don't know. You know, it's a sequencer. And I recorded all the samples from various sources. Just mostly virtual synthesizers and stuff. Let's see, Gary Spacetime. Yeah, this one, let's see if it works. Oh, this one's in an odd time signature. All right, let's see. Let's see if this doesn't stutter, because there's a lot going on. that's that. But yeah, there's patterns and everything, and we shouldn't have put so much effort in because this can only export to HSM files, which are basically text array files, and you can only play HSM files in HYPNOSPACE. If you want to record your song, you can record the audio output with some other program, I guess. But I don't know, maybe one of these things will catch and we'll sell a zillion copies just because people like the sequencer. I don't know. And there's the page builder, which we are going to do a thing to export these to animated GIFs. So let's see here. I don't know. I was going to open a page that I already showed you. So yeah, like this is one of the pages, and you can double click a thing and move it around. I don't know what all these things, yeah. And then you can, man, there's all kinds of stuff like 12. I don't know what that'll look like. But yeah, all kinds of fun things to do here. And there's word art. Oh yeah, this is one of those games where you click and then it anchors you down lower. So depending on your choice, like you'll die or whatever. So yeah, this is a fun thing. We got word art going on. Katana, where's Katana? Oh yeah, alphabetical order. So I don't know. Someone give me a word. Okay. We can swing it, I don't know, 5. I don't know what that's going to look like. So let's go somewhere where, boom. Yeah, that was too extreme of a value. Why is it Oh, I have it rotated 90 degrees. I didn't notice I put that in there. I clicked that button on accident. Oh, well. It looks like strange other alien letters now. Anyway, okay. But yeah, so that's beef pizza. But yeah, basically, we are going to make a way for folks to share pages with each other but you're going to have to like register and share your name with one to another outside of the game, because there's no way in heck I'm going to let people just make pages and upload them, because that would be a disaster, and my full-time job deleting whatever crap people put on there. It would be like this became real or something, and like it would be my real job. That's crazy. Anyway, so can you real quick, I want to show, did the fine gentleman in the audience make a thing or no? Oh, okay. Okay, if you want to bring that back. Do you have
Is it still plugged in?
yeah, can you save that on here?
Oh yeah, of course.
So I will show everyone what these people made, and then if anyone has any questions.
This will illustrate nothing about your game because it's just an HTML file I made based on your HIO profile page.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you for that effort, by the way.
Oh, I felt stupid not being able to do it. It just said like nw.js, and I couldn't make that.
Yeah, it's sucky. Okay, pirates. Oh man. Oh wait. Oh. Oh. Can I click anything?
As far as I got, no.
That is nice. Hey, look at. Hey, I'm logged in.
I mean, it will take you to your HIO games because it's just based on your HIO profile.
Okay, yeah, good point.
But that's what I got for you.
Thank you. All right. All right.
Let's see if we save this right.
All right. Let's see here. And if you want to hit me up and try to make a page during this, I will let you make one on my laptop, like during this event, not this talk. But where did you save it?
It should just be
In here?
I just dropped it onto it. Did I put on the wrong? It should just be sitting on the main one.
Sitting just in the main. Could it be in the?
Give it back. I'll try to put it in there again.
Oh no, that's not it. Okay. Sorry, folks. Anyone have any questions while we're waiting? Yeah.
So I'm actually curious because of the ad that you made, the fake HYPNOSPACE ad.
Yeah. Yeah, so we did kickstart this game, and this fine gentleman is a backer. There was a reward for ads in the game because there's going to be pop-up ads, but I wrote on there very clearly it can't be a real thing, and it's subject to my bickering before I let it be in the game. So you might see a slight nod to a real thing, but it won't even be a pun. I'm not even going to let it. The thing is that the folks I know are mostly white dudes and like a bunch of white nerdy dudes talking about this. Just it wouldn't be a convincing commercial for targeted to old people. So okay, so let's see here. I will add this to. Now you'll see the file structure of my game. Don't hack me. Let's see, where is it? Up here, data. So yeah, that's another thing. This game is going to be very moddable. Everything is just stored in some weird file structure. I'll put it in this one. All right. So now I will start it and show you the thingy-majiggy. And then that'll pretty much wrap it up. Any other questions? Okay.
Hang on. Wait. I wanted to, so we can get questions on the stream. I'm going to like run the mic over there.
Okay.
So I don't know whose hand was up first. Do you guys want to fight to the death? Okay, hang on.
I don't know. That's the default, or farts, like when I'm testing.
So I was admiring the very fine dither that is just on everything. Do you have like a custom filter that you
Yes.
run everything through?
So Aseprite, which I'm sure a few of you guys know, and I think that's how you pronounce it. Aseprite. You can open a, let's see here, where are some pictures? But you can basically do that just with what comes with it. So, no, Wayne's World. Oh, crap. I dressed up as Wayne for Halloween, so I was doing some, and my wife was Garth, so I was doing some research. I don't know. Where's a picture? Dadgummit. I don't have any pictures. This is a stupid new computer. Yeah, there's a pictures. Oh. Oh, God, I'm scared. What are these? Okay. So here's one. This is actually in the game, so I did this already. I usually will mess with color curves to make it less whatever, but yeah, okay. You basically go to color mode and index it. And here you can go to more options and choose which kind of dithering, which, oh, I got to resize it. So sprite size, 300, I guess. I don't know, whatever. And so you can go up here and, oh, wait. Sorry, y'all. Load default. So this is my HYPNOSPACE palette, and I color reduce most images to it unless they're not readable anymore. So basically you go up here and you just, they have prefab dithering options. Though I kind of wish I didn't do this pattern dithering because it's not super accurate, but I like it as a look, unique look for the game. But yeah, and then that's how you do it. And it color reduces to just what colors I picked in this palette over here. Pretty nice effect, I think. But anyway, okay, so now I will view this lovely page.
I have returned. Important message received from dispatch.
Can I do that?
How rude.
Oh, yeah. So my programmer, Mike, he puts in a lot of things that I don't know about, and it's nice sometimes. All right, let's see. Most of the time it's nice.
Message received
what am I
from
doing?
dispatch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll go home here.
Important message received from Jay Tholen.
So this page was made for Fantastic Arcade. It is inspired by Dr. Seuss and is P cool. Is you ask me? Stay loopy. Oh yeah, these buttons are something we need to still implement. Oh man, this is fantastic. This long marquee that. How long is that? Not super long.
It's like a sentence or two.
Okay, okay. Oh, I can't flag it because there's no user put in. It's okay, I didn't show you that. Not very user friendly, but we will. I don't know, what is this? Yeah, we were on the same wavelength there. But yeah, that. Are there any other questions? Because I'm. The back.
Wait, hang on. We had one down here first. We'll do it real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so quick question. I'm familiar with your video game Look Club.
Yeah.
And I was really caught off guard by the art style of that, but it's very similar to this. I was just wondering which one came first.
This came first, and it's because I'm just so quick at doing stuff in this style that I was like, all right, I'll just do the same crap for that. So Video Game Look Club at VG Look Club is a thing where I try to find games that no one has talked much about that I think are also pretty good, and then we spend a month and talk about and play them and share GIFs on Twitter about them. So it's just to help out people that don't have so much visibility. Anyway.
So excited to do some browsing. So my question is, how
Don't be long.
the assets are
Enforcenator.
set, right? You have a certain amount of assets that players can use to create pages with, like
Yeah.
pages. So how many? I mean, do you have any limit to how many you're gonna actually create? Like you have spinning swords. And
So, oh yeah,
crazy
there.
stuff like that.
I'm going to. Well, there's going to be a heck of a lot more after I make the internet, but when I'm going to make sure there are copious amounts, because I'm not going to deal with some way of uploading images or something. So I'll just make sure there's a lot of stuff. We do have word art too. Oh yeah, you saw that. Where I think there's 14 fonts for that so far. So that's pretty good on that. But yeah, a lot. There will be a lot. So, like, yeah. Is that it, or you had a question?
Yeah, I'm just curious about the amount of content and what kind of tools and systems you're making yourself to make that go faster, because it seems like a lot.
So the page builder, I showed that. Yeah, the page builder. That makes it very easy to just pump these pages out. Yeah, so that, and then we just use some boring old file structure in the sequencer for music, because then I don't got to fiddle with actual sound design. I just export these sounds I'm happy with and then make songs out of them, later. So those two things, and it's just me and this one guy, Mike, and then this other dude who's helping us hack Construct. So it's just a real simple workflow, I guess. And I'm doing most of the creative stuff, so things don't really need to leave my computer so much. So, yep.
Where are all these like 3D animations and 3D models coming from?
So this is from a guy on Twitter who I was like, can someone do really bad on purpose animated GIFs? Because I was feeling bad about the guy who I got the goldfish from.
Right.
So he volunteered, and he sent me an early version before he added all of the clothing. And I'm like, no. Just angle it a little so you can tell he's a little naked on one half. And then, and stuff. So I think I'm going to work with him more. I'm currently looking for funding or publishing or whatever so I can get more from him, because he charges game developer rates. So his work is fantastic. Which, because people who make bad art but don't know they make bad art aren't any cheaper than people who make good art. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, Bradford. Yeah, the goldfish guy, though, I don't know, man. It's just he's from India, and I don't know the situation that has him on Fiverr, and I don't know. It's just real weird in my brain. So, I don't know. But yeah.
Thank you so much. I think that does it for this whole block.